Hello again everyone, Theron here. I'm going to be talking about training percentages going along with your programming and how I don't feel you should base your entire program off of certain training percentages. Now, I'm not discrediting anyone who runs programs that are all percentage based. I'm not discrediting anyone who writes programs that are all percentage based. I'm just going to delve into a few little things and few little points that I look at when I'm doing programming for myself and when I think about percentage-based programming as a whole. So, I think everyone can agree on one thing, two things that I'm going to bring up. The first being that in order to get stronger, we need to add more weight onto the bar over time. And that's a principle everyone knows as progressive overload. The second thing that I want to bring up that's a fact is your 1 rep max percentage should be the only percentage that is pretty much 100% accurate. And I'm going to go into why that is true. I'm going to use a personal PR to break this down for you guys. My best 405 rep PR is for 11. I have video of it on my Instagram of me doing this. Now, according to a 1 rep max calculator, I should be able to deadlift 561 by that. My for sure 1 rep max is 525. That's because when I tried to throw more weight on the bar, I couldn't get it to leave the ground. I tried to do 535 and it wouldn't budge. So how does this anomaly happen? And it's just basically going to come down to the difference in 1 rep max strength compared to your endurance strength. And it's going to come down to that 1 rep explosive power that you have versus that in the multi-rep endurance work that you can do. It's different. Now, I do think percentages have their place in programming, but it should be based off of your true 1 rep max. And only your true 1 rep max. You shouldn't be basing an entire program off of a 3 rep max or 4 rep max for any lift. Because here's the deal. My true 1 rep max, as I've said, is 525. Now, according to my percentages, at 90%, which is roughly a 3 rep max, I should be able to hit around 475 as a 3 rep maximum. But my overall best 3 rep max is 480 by 3. Now when I punch 480 by 3 into a 1 rep max calculator, it gives me the number of 510. That's 15 pounds lower than my true 1 rep max. So if I were to base my my entire program off of my 3 rep max, I would actually be lowballing myself. So, I'm going to go into a few things I like to do when programming based off of my true 1 rep max percentage. I'm currently running a 16-week program right now. And as you can see in the video footage I'm playing in the back, I'm running a sets of 5x3 today, and right now I'm about to hit a single of 480. So, for today on my 5x3s, I am basing this number, the 455 number, off of the 1 rep max number of my true 1 rep max, which is 525, at 90% of that, which is roughly a 3 rep max, which for me is calculated at 475, which is not completely accurate, and I'm just dropping it by a few pounds. And I'm doing that so I can just build myself up by slowly adding more weight to the bar so I can hit that weight more consistently, and I can start working with heavier loads over time and getting used to moving more weight. Now, if I can't put any more weight on the bar, let's say in 3 weeks I get to 470 and I can't hit 5x3s anymore, that's going to be a good indicator that I'm starting to overreach. And I should start to either 1, take a deload week, or 2, taper back a little bit and work with some lighter loads. Maybe go back to 460 or 465, whatever the last range I hit, and continue to hit it again. And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not getting stronger because I'm not hitting my 3-rep maximum. Because one, I'm getting a lot of volume work from the amount of sets I'm doing. And two, there could be other factors coming into play here, such as, like I've stated just moments ago, overreaching. And this is why, for me personally, I feel like training percentages go out the window after the first initial weeks of a program, especially if the program involves you adding more weight. Because if every week you're adding more weight, 5 pounds every week, this could skew your 1-rep max percentage. Because like I said earlier, let's say you're doing 5x5s and you just hit what is projected as a 3-rep max to your current true 1-rep max percentage for a 5x5. It's going to give you a much larger number than your 1-rep max percentage. And if you're basing your entire 1-rep max off of what you just hit your 5x5 for, you may not be able to get that 1-rep max based off of your 5-rep max. So this is why you shouldn't try to max until the end of your program, and you shouldn't base it off of any rep ranges that you've hit during your program. You should just go off of it and try to shoot for maybe 10-15 pounds more than you hit your last training cycle and see how much it's progressed, and then rinse, wash, and repeat. And the reason for this is because I know all too well, it's discouraging when you miss a 1-rep max. You've been training so hard, you think you have all the numbers lined up, and then you miss that rep, and it feels like you just wasted 8 weeks for nothing. You could just be overshooting things based on your percentages that you've been getting on your program. And this is why I'm trying to say, take your percentages with a grain of salt, guys. Just slowly add more weight to the bar over time and see where it gets you. I really hope you all like this video, and this is a lot of anecdotal input on it, and a lot of it's based on experience, but I hope some of it helped you guys. I know some of you can relate to it. And next time I should have a new camera for my next video. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great one. Thanks again for watching.